Clean it out.
So I want to welcome you all to the 2025 NABA Cleveland Spring Accounting Conference. I'm Katrina Latin, and I'm the conference chairperson. And this is, I don't know how long we've been doing this at John Carroll. Wasn't that wonderful? So just to keep time going, I just want to introduce to you Duane Morris. He's actually the president of the Cleveland chapter of NABA, and he's going to be our MC for the day. So welcome, Duane.
Thank you very much. This is a wonderful sunny day in Cleveland. And we're used to that, right? I would like to say that, thank you for everybody coming on out, being a participant. You don't know the challenges that it is in putting together an event. But you guys coming on out have really risen to the occasion, and we appreciate that. And so next year, when we hold this, you're going to tell somebody, right? That's the important thing. And last year, just a little note from last year, it was so riveting as far as the topics, and the same thing here. So I'd like to thank the committee, that helped put this together. Starting with Katrina, I'd like to thank John Carroll with Joanna, being a wonderful host, and the speakers and the panelists, because it takes this is the whole village. And so what we want to do is not only educate you, but also inspire you, So I would say my first comment here in my introduction is the challenges of DEI. Do we need DEI? No, we don't. We don't need DEI. If everybody saw the skill level that's here. And so NABA stands for National Association of Black Accountants. But I can also say, and being amongst my peers, that DEI is not necessary because you've all heard of Black excellence. And there is Black excellence out here. And so the main thing is just having an opportunity. And so if all organizations that have opportunities level the playing field, then that's what matters. That's all we're looking for. And so if it's an initiative to create it, so if we are going away from DEI, just do the right thing. That's all we have to do. So anybody who's a decision maker, being able to see the full gamut, that's the important thing, because the spectrum is not filled with one color. The spectrum is filled with a multitude, billions and billions of colors that make up everything. So, the next thing I would like to say is about NABA. NABA is a organization, and what I've seen and on a chapter call yesterday, it's a groundswell of not only support but opportunity. What this program will do is support our ACAP program. Katrina, you want to say a little bit about ACAP real quick?
ACAP stands for Accounting Careers Awareness Program, and it's meant for high schoolers to introduce them to the various opportunities of majoring in accounting. And it's held in Ohio during a week in the summer at the campus of the Ohio State University.
But guess what? What I found out yesterday, that program is, as far as Ohio State is concerned, may not happen this year. That's why we have to stay vigilant, because once you lose momentum, you know how hard it is to get the momentum back. So we have to put extra overtime and awareness into some of the things that we may have. Now 2026, they're looking at potentially having. So we should be good for 2026. I also would like to thank the videographers with Drew Benton, with Arctic 8, excellent cinematographer, and Donovan Morris, who's an upstart filmmaker as well. That's my son right there. He just created a documentary on Parkinson's disease, and really did a great job. So we're going to go ahead and get started, but I'm going to leave you with a couple of tidbits from the accounting side. Master the data, embrace AI, and expose yourself. Oops. Expose yourself. So if you don't get it from your experiences, say, you know, like when I was at ENY, I always wanted to work something that was on cutting edge, like M&A. Never got that opportunity. So what did I do? Years later, I bought my own accounting firm so I could see what M&A is like. I also sold the accounting firm so I could see what this buy and sell side is like. But remember I said about black excellence? So last Friday, I filed a patent. This will be my second patent. And it's going to be on a predictive cash flow software. And this is a game changer. And I actually implemented on a couple of clients. I've had this for years in my head. And recently got the vision, woke up at 4 a.m. on a Sunday and got on fire. So I ask for your prayers in this development because it's going to take a whole village in order to do it. But I want, you know, everybody to be inspired that it's never over till it's over. And the young folks keep dreaming and keep looking, master the data, use AI, and allow it to elevate yourself and your family. All right? Okay, so our first speaker, Kendra C. Phelan, okay, CPA, Vice President, Assurance Services Group at Meaden and Moore.